$30,000 in student debt. For some, it is just a number on a statement. For others, it is a constant shadow, a reminder that financial freedom is still out of reach. But here's the truth, you don't need to spend 10 or 20 years chaining to this debt. With the right approach, you can get rid of it much faster than you think. And it starts with a shift in mindset. Alright, let's kick things off with the first thing you need to understand. The repayment system is designed for the lender's benefit, not yours. Minimum payments stretch the loan for years and sometimes decades, keeping interest flowing into their pockets. So if you want to break free, you have to stop thinking in terms of what is the minimum I can pay and start thinking in terms of what is the maximum I can throw at this every single month. Look at your loans in detail. What is the exact balance, the interest rates, and the terms of each one? If you have multiple loans, protest the one with the highest interest rate first, because that is the one stealing the most money from you daily. Then pay the minimum on all the others and attack the top one with everything you have got. And once it is gone, roll that payment into the next loan. This is called the Avalanche method, and it saves you most on interest. Now, here's where most people get it wrong, because they focus only on cutting expenses. You know, cutting costs is important, but you can only cut so much. And the real acceleration happens when you combine lower spending with higher income. That is where the side hustles and small business ideas come in. If you have evenings or weekends free, you can start a simple service-based business with almost no upfront cost. For example, offer tutoring for high school or college students in subjects you're strong in. You can also start a home cleaning or organizing service in your area. The demand for this is huge and constant. But if you have creative skills like graphic design, video editing, or writing, you can find clients online and get paid per project. These are businesses you can launch in a matter of days, and with your first clients coming in within weeks. But let's think bigger. With $500 saved up, you can start a reselling business, buying underpriced items locally or online and flipping them for profit. People are making thousands per month just by sourcing products from stores, garage sales, or wholesale suppliers and selling them on eBay, Amazon, or Facebook Marketplace. But if you have technical skills, you could offer website creation or social media management to local businesses. Most small companies desperately need help with their online presence and are willing to pay well for someone reliable. Now imagine this, if you can generate just an extra $1,000 a month from one of these ventures and put every cent of it towards your student loan, you can turn a 10-year repayment into less than 3 years. Add any tax refunds, bonuses, or windfalls directly to the debt. And guess what? You cut the timeline even further. The key is to see every extra dollar not as spending money, but as a weapon against your debt. Another powerful move is to temporarily downgrade your lifestyle. If you're renting, could you move to a cheaper place or get a roommate for a year? And if you own a car with a high monthly payment, could you sell it or buy a reliable used one for cash? These aren't forever decisions. They are short-term sacrifices that free up hundreds of dollars a month, and every single one of those dollars speeds up your debt payoff. And you should also consider refinancing if your interest rates are high. Lowering your rate from say 8% to 4% can save you thousands over time. But don't let the lower payment tempt you into relaxing your payoff pace. Keep paying as much as you can and the reduced interest will work in your favor. The process is simple but not easy. It is about consistency, and the day will come when you make that final payment. $30,000 might feel like a mountain now. But with the right mix of strategy, extra income, and determination, you can move it faster than you ever thought possible. The sooner you start, the sooner you'll be free. And that freedom will be worth every single sacrifice you make along the way.